like that. Keep it a stack. Bitches just asking, we keeping it crack. Bad little redhead, she about to black. I'm out of a movie, but we don't do bad. What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Come on, let's sit down. Let's do the things. If you are a returning person, welcome back. How you feeling? How your back feel? How your feet feel? Thank you all for coming back to my channel. I know you guys are probably wondering what the fuck is going on. We get all this different shit. Yes, okay, yes. I just finished installing this damn wig, so you know, I'm just, you know, feeling myself. I really am. Like, don't be mad at a bitch for feeling herself. I want y'all to really get to know me. I want y'all to really be like, okay, this is who she really is. This is her take on this shit. Let's get into it. I got my eggnog. I'm an eggnog type of bitch. I love me some milky alcohol for some reason. Coffee, chocolate milk, milkshake, whipped cream shots. If you put some motherfucking alcohol in some cream or milk, bitch, I'ma drink it. I will drink it. So this is some Evan Williams original Southern eggnog. I haven't been sipping on this tonight. I actually just took my first sip. This is all I have left. So on the docket today, we will be discussing Doja Cat, thinking that we're fucking dumb. Cardi B. We're also going to be discussing Twitch's new policies on artistic fucking nudity. And we're also going to be discussing Blueface and the goofy shit that he did today, and he's going to be catching another charge. Skip through what we talking through, whatever. Feel free to do that. I'm going to make sure I put timestamps in the video. So let us get into it. I wasn't going to talk about this person. The reason why I'm talking about this person right here on this first topic is the same reason why I spoke on SZA. Okay? And that is, I was a fan of Doja Cat back in 2013, 2014. I was a genuine fan of hers when she was popping on SoundCloud. Get Me So High, No Police, you know, all these bars, No Police. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Y'all remember that. If you don't, then you're too young. This is grown folks business. If you wasn't an OG fan of Doja Cat, then I don't want to hear it. This is before the fucking Moose song, okay? This is before the fucking Moose song. So the reason why I feel so strongly to talk about her is because I had a connection to what her brand was or who she was and her music 10 years ago. Damn near, right? When I say 10 years ago, thinking that fucking 2014 and 2013 is damn near 10 years ago is fucking crazy to me. Like, fucking crazy. I was in high school 10 years ago. Like, that is crazy to me. But because of all her gimmicks and all her bullshit, I have been completely 100% turned off from Doja Cat, okay? I used to be a genuine fan of Doja Cat, and when she started coming up with her Pink album, I was excited. I was listening to some of her music. I was like, bet, this is great. I was eating that shit up. But over time, her gimmicks and all her shit that she was doing was just like, girl, why do you have to do this? What? Until I was just completely turned off. I stopped even checking for the bitch. The reason why is because, as you guys may or may not know, she was asked some questions. She was asked some questions about her career, about her beliefs, and about why she wore a fucking shirt with a Nazi man on it. Her response, from what I heard, was just very gaslighty. It's like, I don't do that. I'm not a Satanist. I never said that publicly. So I don't know what people are getting into that shit for. When you search up her fucking name, Doja Cat, you see all this fucking demonic imagery. Doja Cat has transformed into a pop, bubbly artist, into this edgy, dark, demonic, unpredictable ass bitch. And yes, I called her a bitch because when you have fans, you either treat them like how Nicki treats her fans, or you either treat them you treat them as, I don't know, a Logan Paul type of nigga. I don't know how to explain it, but Doja Cat does not respect her fans, okay? So to see Doja Cat as a genuine fan who, you know, genuinely enjoys her music, who doesn't get into all the extra shit, seeing her talk about her fans in that way, saying that they need to go do something else with their lives, or they need to do other shit instead of calling themselves cats or kittens, and just going in. Like, there are so many clips and videos of Doja Cat just going the fuck in on her fans on live, them just asking her questions, her just coming out saying I don't fuck with y'all, and it's very off-putting. As somebody who's a genuine fan but who is not participating in all this extra fangirl shit, I was put off by it. I was like, hold up, girl. Why the fuck you feel like you could talk to your fans like that? It just don't make no sense. And people are noticing the transformation. So if you guys may or may not know, Doja Cat has dropped several music videos throughout the year. I'm not gonna hold y'all, she was taking over this year. She really was definitely bumping heads, going to the radio, getting the numbers that she could get. But it's just like, for what cost? At what cost? You get what I'm saying? Let me take you back, okay? Let me take you back in time. Back in 2014, 2015, when SoundCloud was the place to go. You wanted to listen to some actual bomb-tastic music, you go to SoundCloud. You don't go to fucking Apple Music and all that shit. SoundCloud was the header of all that shit, right? Before you had to pay for it too, right? But this was the time. You know, SoundCloud rappers, you had Majestic Casual, you had the mixing type of music, you had the remixes going crazy, you had the dubstep on this side, but you had remixes, you had lo-fi versions to songs, you had all these different mixes to the same song, you had people getting on the song, mixing it up and then rapping on it. It was just a place for people to just fully create and fully put that out there and share their songs without any anything else that came with it. You didn't have to pay, you didn't have to pay to listen, you didn't have to pay to post. You just posted and motherfuckers listened to you through the algorithm, and you created a genuine fan base. SoundCloud was a place where people genuinely formed a fan base. Yes, you could have bought followers and listeners, but generally most people who came up off SoundCloud, they organically did, and they organically reached out to people, and people actually fuck with their music, right? So Doja Cat, she put out a couple songs at the time. She had some songs collections there, and I came across her. Doja Cat, oh, interesting name, right? I was very much attracted to different types of names at this time, i.e. why I was so interested in SZA, why I was just had to know more about her. What is this, right? So Doja Cat, right? I found out about her. I saw her look. It was very glittery. It was ethereal. It was like majestic. It was kind of like galactical and all these types of things. It was more purple, pink colors, themes. It was cute. And her music was good. It was good. You know, it was, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. All these bars, no police, right? Those songs were kind of like the pinnacle of her music career. I'm sorry, it was. She was creative. People could tell that she had a pen on her. You get what I'm saying? And people liked the sound. And I found out later that she was the one creating her own beats. So I was like, wow, that's really fucking creative. I wanted to get into beat making because Doja Cat was out here posting her music on SoundCloud, making the beats and rapping on it. So I was like, wow, that's cool, right? She was definitely in group chat. She was on 4chan. She was on Reddit probably. She was on MySpace. She was on Tumblr. She was one of those girls. And if you guys didn't know, SZA was also on Tumblr heavily when she was less famous, right? She was one of them girls. But as y'all may know, that shit will come back to haunt her. I guess she had to form a thick skin over time to be able to maneuver through the internet. And she learned the internet. She would express that she grew up on the internet. And I feel like with this shit that she's doing with the demonic shit, right? It's like, why would you want to do that? What's the purpose? Marketing, right? It now is starting to make sense that this is a marketing thing, and I would not be surprised if Doja Cat maneuvers into another theme or to another phase within her brand or whatever and tries to go to another level. She might assume is another level, but in my eyes, honey, she's going downhill and she's going into madness and degeneracy. But in her mind, she's thinking, this is selling. This is selling. This is getting me more streams. This is getting me more radio play. People are talking about me. Shit, they playing her a fucking giant. So I think that was something she was grabbing onto, and she just kept throwing it in our faces. Demonic shit here, demonic shit there. She expressed that in her music. She literally said that she is the devil. So for her to come out and say these other things in this interview as if that didn't happen, it's like, girl, you really think we're dumb? You really think we're dumb? Don't gaslight us, babes. One thing I don't like when artists do is gaslight their audience. Like, what are you doing? We saw you do this 2-3 months ago. You've been doing this for the whole year, running around in this ugly ass demonic outfit, trolling, as you might call it, because I guess the people you was hanging around with in these chats kind of just fueled it. But I feel like, you know, she honestly thought this shit was selling, and she probably didn't give a fuck. But I'm gonna be honest with you, people who struggle with that type of imagery, they struggle internally, and I wouldn't be surprised if Doja Cat struggles internally, because I feel like it shows. You know, with her cutting her hair was kind of like, okay girl, you try to do something different, but everything after that was kind of like, okay girl, you tripping. And I thought it was funny, there's this one video of her talking there's this one video of her on live and she's just talking to her fans and she's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, blah, 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 blah. And then out of nowhere, she thought she saw something in the back of her. She thought she saw something and she heard the look, got scared. What you scared for, baby? I thought you was the devil. What you scared for? Why you looking over your shoulder like, oh, what you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Doja Cat is definitely struggling, and I definitely will pray for her, because there's no reason you should be pushing all of this shit and trolling people and thinking this shit is a joke, you know, especially if you are a creative ass artist. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Doja Cat has a gift. Doja Cat has a gift, but as you guys may or may not know, in different movies and shows, people can use that gift for good or for bad. But I feel like she's definitely using this gift to just troll people and to turn people off to her music, and I feel like it's taking away from what she can really do creatively. And I feel like all of these things she said, it was open for interpretation. These music videos were open for interpretation, right? And it's like, I guess you can say that, but when you're saying I'm the devil, what else are you saying in that? Where's the interpretation? When you put all this demonic shit and the devil's climbing up your back, girl, you struggling. If you at spiritual war with yourself, just say that. It's okay, just say it. Somebody will pray for you. I will pray for you. I will. Why are you doing that? You get what I'm saying? Why are you? And then I watch, she gonna switch this shit up. Watch, she gonna switch this shit up and try to remove herself from this shit. Just like Lil Nas X did for some reason. Y'all know Lil Nas X is trying to make Christian music. So I wouldn't be surprised if she just debies out all the way on just, but don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be fooled by that shit. Girl, you already showed us your true colors. I feel like this is degeneracy and she's going into madness. Like, there's so many people who could be rocking with her music because she puts out this wow ass imagery and this energy within her music and her music videos. It's like, girl, like, you know, you're making it easy for motherfuckers to not fuck with you. That's all. I feel like a lot of these people in Hollywood are very, very spiritually inclined, but not through Jesus, right? They understand power and energy and how that moves, and they understand how spirits jump and things like that, and they use that to their own benefit. And they'll laugh at people who try to point this out or go into ulterior motives when it comes to energy and spirituality and things like that, and sucking the energy out of people at concerts. They'll just laugh and they'll just be like, no, I'm not that. Just like Lil Uzi, he laughed and said, I'm not a Satanist, or I don't do that, I was just playing. When you're constantly putting those patterns out there, I don't think that's an accident or coincidence. I don't think what Doja Cat is doing is an accident or coincidence, and it is up to true believers or people who are childs of God, or people in general who got common sense, to look at this for what it is and just not fuck with it, because that type of shit is just like, we don't want to fuck with that. Next topic is Cardi B. I know this was already like come and going, but as you may or may not know, her and Offset split, and he was just so mad because people kept on accusing him of sleeping and having an affair with this particular woman. Meanwhile, it was already confirmed a couple days before that him and Cardi B are broken up, per Cardi B's words. So we're putting two and two together like, okay, nigga, what the fuck did you do? Because you denying this and you just coming straight. For me, his response was a guilty response. He was guilty and he was mad that he got caught. It may not have been with that woman, but it just been in general, because he already got caught with Cardi B, so he already know he was on hot water. So for this to be blown back in his face some more, he lashed out. He lashed out. Apparently, Cardi B has been going through it. She was on live crying and talking about this and talking about how she is done with Offset and she's been helping him this whole time just for him to play with her face. And she was crying. You can definitely tell that she was definitely going through it, right? And I was just sitting up there like, damn, girl, did he cheat on you again? She's talking about, because when I'm at my most vulnerable, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, did he cheat on you again? And I'm like, he had to. It's unfortunate, but I thought they were doing pretty decently, right? I thought that they were being scandalous free throughout the year, not really having those issues. There was a young woman who came out a few months ago who said that she slept with Offset and she took a picture of their house and she took a picture of Culture's bed and proved it. So that is something, right? But it was brushed under the rug. Like, Cardi B kind of didn't really say much about it. But now, where we're at today, she's confirmed, I've been single for a while now. So she's most likely been single since around that time. But there was another thing that came up where Offset had a party in Miami. And there was pictures that was circulating with Jade also being there. Jade being the woman that Cardi got a whole misdemeanor charge for sending a woman to beat her ass for sleeping with Offset to begin with. Apparently Jade was there. Offset denied it. Jade also denied it. She said she was just chilling at a club in Miami, wasn't there. But she was in the area, but she wasn't at his party. Why would she be there? We're at that weak ass nigga's party. So I'm like, okay, girl. Strippers, right? I heard that strippers oftentimes choose the wrong men. Men that they have to take care of, or men that will cheat on them, or men that will abuse them, or whatever the case may be. Why? Because there's some childhood trauma there that they haven't resolved, while also maneuvering within the sex industry or within this industry with a lot of men that do come in and come through. There's a mixture of that, but I feel like Cardi B has a warm heart. You could tell that she really wants to have a happy marriage. Most strippers will tell you they want a happy marriage. Why did they get married quick? Because they was told that they'll never get married, that they're easy, that they're sluts, that they're whores, that they're not even worthy of that. So of course they're gonna, the first good, decent, presenting man that comes their way, they're going to let them put that ring on it. So, you know, looking at Cardi B, it's very unfortunate, but I feel like hopefully she takes the time and to look at herself and figure out what she wants from life, because Cardi B came into this industry and immediately jumped onto Offset. She didn't get it to date. She didn't get to maneuver around, walk around, get to know some people. She immediately clung to Offset. They started working together. She just was clung to him. At some point, I feel like she definitely felt like she could benefit from him. If that was the case. When Cardi B came into the game, Offset definitely helped her. She was doing his ad-libs. She was on the songs with him. She was talking about him. She was riding that tail because Offset was a bigger star at the time and he could help elevate her to where she was at. So by the time she dropped her album, she was popping. Couldn't nobody tell her shit. Could nobody tell her shit once her album came out. And Offset stayed with her. And he used that to keep himself relevant. They fed off of each other. They fed off of each other during these times of in between projects. But as you guys may or may not know, Cardi B dropped her project, what, 4 or 5 years ago now? So it's like, okay, I feel like she's been hanging on to him, trying to keep him together and also making her music and help keeping him relevant without having a whole album drop. And now you guys see Offset has now dropped his album, or he's just now going out making more music, making more rounds. He just dropped his album and I guess he's feeling himself, and she's just like, look at you making a fucking fool out of me ever since you dropped your album. And I feel like that's unfortunate. Cardi B definitely deserves better. A lot of these women do settle for these men, and they do have open relationships behind closed doors. The main thing is, don't get caught. I feel like Cardi B and Offset have an arrangement, but he got caught publicly by the public, by us, right? Cardi B probably already knew about certain women here and there, whatever, but it's about the public, what they see, it's the optics. So I feel like a lot of these celebrities, like Adam Levine, a lot of these celebrities, they have open relationships and agreements to where they can sleep around. You can fuck her, you can fuck them. Just don't let me find out, or don't let paparazzi find out, right? Don't let TMZ find out, because TMZ be on your fucking ass. So that's all I wanted to say with Cardi B. Like, strippers definitely tend to marry quickly and also marry some fuck niggas. And not just strippers, but I'm just saying within that dialect and within that industry. And like I said, Cardi B deserves better. She's a hardworking woman. She got kids. Come on now, don't play with her. So the next topic that I want to talk to y'all about is Twitch. I know this is a little out there, but y'all who probably watch me, y'all probably don't use Twitch. You may use Twitch, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Do you use Twitch, the website? But basically, I wanted to tap in with y'all on an update on Twitch's policy. Twitch is a streaming website to where you can go stream, you can make money off streams, and you can donate to people on that website. So Twitch has recently made an update on their policy to where you can allow artistic nudity to the site. Meaning, you can allow strip teases, you can allow pole dancing, you can allow erotic dancing, you can allow nudity from the chest up. So that has now been allowed, and a lot of people are definitely disagreeing with this. A lot of people are up in arms about this. This has been a very controversial topic because if you guys may or may not know, Twitch originally was for kids 13 and up. Not all for kids, but originally Twitch was also for games. You go watch somebody play a game, you go on Twitch. You want to go stream, show people you playing Call of Duty, you go to Twitch. You set up your camera and you show people what the fuck you're doing. That was originally what Twitch is for. If y'all don't know, Twitch has now been expanded to so many different things now. You can do IRL streaming, you can do reality shows, you can do games, you can do so much shit now, right? Originally it was for gaming. So with that being said, people are fucking up in arms about this new update because they recently banned Twitch in what, South Korea, and they also do not allow gambling on the website, meaning you cannot show the gambling URL. You can say the website name, but you can't show the URL or you'll be instantly banned. Isn't that crazy? But you can show your boobs. And ever since then, as y'all may or may not know, people have been flooding that shit with boobs, porn, all that crazy shit. Corn, all that crazy shit. And people are concerned. I am concerned because there's kids on that website. If y'all don't know anything else about me, know that I care about children and I want to protect children. So with Twitch, their rules is you can be 13 years or older to get on the site, right? No age verification is required unless you are a top partner with Twitch. No age verification, just create an account. You just say that you're 18 and they believe you and you go in. On the front page now, you can see porn and explicit content on the website, even if you are under 18. Isn't that sick? Isn't that nasty? Isn't that fucking disgusting? A 13-year-old, between 17-year-old wanting to use Twitch for regular shit, and they're being forced and just fed all this wild ass booty and all this crazy stuff on their feed. These kids don't have consent to that. Twitch is gonna have a lawsuit on their hands. There's females on this website now sitting on the camera topless, just having a gameplay of a game sitting at the top right corner. They're not playing it. It's just there, and it's just there, and they're just looking at it and reacting to it, and they're just showing their boobs. And then you got people creating these weird ass cartoon characters who are naked and who are speaking through these avatars and just having it all over the screen. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Because most of the times you have to realize they can't change the minds of old ass motherfuckers. Once you got the mindset, you got the mindset. Everybody has different opinions on different things, whether you're left or right. But they want everybody to be on a certain side, whether you say left or right, middle, whatever. They want everybody to be in a certain mindset. Who else would be the best people to manipulate and to bring forth into this different type of like ideology, right? Children. So I feel like children definitely have to be protected at all costs. So Twitch definitely needs to be put to rest. They need to be put down. The website could just be gone for all I care. I don't use that motherfucking website. I don't give a fuck. Blueface has been going around with his fiance, Jaden Alexis, on a tour. You know, she's performing her music and all that shit. And there's a video of them performing. And I saw the video this morning. And basically, Blueface was performing. Jaden was on the side. And the caption was basically, oh, there was this woman who threw ice at Blueface, threw some at him. So I'm like, okay. The girl, he takes her off the stage. He tells her to come here. He gets her up on the stage. He then positions her right there to Jaden. If you look at Jaden, she's telling her to come here, telling her to come here. And she kind of mouths, push her or bring her here, like down here, something here, right? And he pushes her, y'all. Oh, he pushes her. As soon as she fucking falls, Jaden just start bop, 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 bop. And I'm like, 5,500,000 you about to owe, bitch. This nigga about to owe another. He's about to get another lawsuit. That is a clear lawsuit. Do y'all think he's about to get a lawsuit? Because I think he's about to get a lawsuit. Trust and believe that. You don't get away with shit like that. Like, that shit is lame. That shit is really that lame. But at the end of the day, that nigga is a hot ass mess, and he's only doing shit like this to keep the shit going. Like, imagine if the blogs didn't post him. Imagine that. Imagine if the blogs didn't post his goofy ass. Anyways, that's all I have for y'all today. I hope this video don't be too long. Period. Thank you guys for tuning in. So definitely ride with me, you know, slide with me, and yeah, high five with me, period. And y'all have a blessed night. I'm about to chill some more, finish my J, and just chill, like just chill. So y'all stay blessed. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to drink some water. And yeah, peace.